Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to get an all signs reading for the next 7 days. We're going to pull one card for each day for the next week for each sign. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, or rising placements. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Keep in mind this is general collective. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Aries, we're going to get one card for each of the next 7 days. I am using the tea leaf deck. And then we will get one final closing card of advice. So for Aries, the next 7 days, what is the energy for each day? All right, Aries. For day one, we have the 4-leaf clover. So it looks like you are about to get really lucky. Something that you maybe have been investing in, something you've been thinking about. Luck is going to be on your side on the first day. And we've got day 2 is success. So whatever your luck has been, that it is changing for you. You're going to be really successful with whatever it is your endeavor is in day 2. Day 3, we do have the rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. So if you had been stressing up to this point, by day 3, you're going to realize you can take a deep breath, you can step back, you can breathe, and realize it's all going to be okay. You can remain hopeful and optimistic. Day 4, we have the sun. Happiness and well-being. So you are going to see the pot of gold at the end of your rainbow on day 4. You're going to realize that it's all been worth it. Your luck is finally changing. Day 5, we have the rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. So this could be you. This could be somebody around you that is wanting to be with you intimately. There's a lot of, because potentially this sun energy in day 4, day 5, you are going to have a lot of people attracted towards you, people wanting to be close to you intimately. Day 6, we have the bow. You are highly thought of. So a lot of individuals are going to be thinking of you. They're admiring you on day 6. And day 7 is the bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. You're going to sit back and reflect on the week prior, recognizing that luck has been on your side. You've done the work, and because you've done the work, you are finally going to be able to reap the reward and sit back and recognize for the whole week that it's all worked out the way it needed to. So let's get one card of advice for you for the overall for this next 7 days whenever you're watching this video. Aries, what is their advice? Crow spirit, co-create with spirit, number 17. You could be seeing a lot of crows during this next week, the next 7 days when you're watching this video. This is all about seeing the signs and synchronicities that spirit is guiding you about your successful journey. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Taurus, the next 7 days for you. What is the energy for Taurus for the next 7 days? Let's find out. All right, day 1. Angels, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So your guides are going to be sending you some communication the first day of this week to protect you, to block you from things that are not serving your highest good. We do have January coming up on day 2. So something you might be scheduling or you're planning to happen for you in the month of January is going to be something very significant, something in the winter time. Day 3, the energy is skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. So something may be hidden from you. You may not understand why things are being hidden from you. You may question it. You may want to know more about it on day 3. Day 4, the caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So whatever you feel is being held from you or blocked from you, the divine is saying in day 4, everything is going to change for you. You have to allow time, and divine timing is at play. Day 5, we have the bear spirit. Danger, especially money matters. So you might be getting some warning signs in day 5 about your money, maybe about people that are keeping secrets from you when it comes to your money. That might be significant. And day 6, we have the month of July. So maybe this is something that happened in the month of July. You're going to find out on day 6 that maybe somebody was keeping something from you when it came to money. The month of July is going to be very relevant for you. And day 7, we have chain of events that will affect your life. So whatever this is that spirit is guiding you to know that the secret that is being kept from you It is going to be broken. The chain is going to break this week. You're going to find out what this secret is and how it's actually going to impact you and potentially impact your money. It's going to change the direction for you. So let's get some advice for Taurus for the next 7 days. What is the best advice or guidance that Taurus needs to know? What do they need to hear? The Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace, number 61. So not having expectations maybe when you lend money to other people or you give money to other people. Recognizing that giving is all about receiving. When you donate, you receive tenfold in return. All right, Gemini, the next 7 days, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Gemini, the next 7 days, what is the energy for Gemini in the next 7 days? Let's find out, Gemini. Day 1, we have the hat. You'll be playing a different role. So something is going to shift and change for you, whether this is in your job, your career, your business, maybe with a potential partnership. Your role is going to change. In day 2, we have older man. Dealings or a relationship with an older man are going to be significant. This could be the role that's changing. There's something significant in day 2 with this older individual. Day 3, we have the wreath, sorrow over a loss. So you may be a caretaker for an elder. It could be a family member. It could be a neighbor. But your role is changing this week with this individual. And there could be a significant loss or sorrow over a loss this week. And day 4, dealings with a relationship with a woman. So we do have the older man and a woman. So you could be this woman in day 4 that you're thinking about within yourself of how this is impacting your life. Or this could be another feminine energy in day 4 that you're having to deal with. It could be a family member. It could be a friend, a work colleague. And day 5, we do have announcements. So there is the bell here. So on day 5, you might be singing or ringing into some type of announcement. Could be announcement over this loss. It could be announcement over this different role you're going to play. Something is going to be announced to you. And day 6, we have the ears. So there is going to be good news following after this sorrow or loss. There is going to be something that you're going to find out about that's going to be really good for you. And then day 7, we have the dolphin. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. This could be some type of work thing that you receive, some type of bonus. This could be an inheritance of some sort. But it looks like in day 7, you're going to be really happy because there is financial gain that is coming towards you and you're going to be prosperous. So Gemini, let's get you one card of advice for the next 7 days. What is the advice that Gemini needs to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good? We have Porcupine Spirit, number 48, time for a beginner's mind. So looking at things in the lens of something you've never done before, looking at things very different, being able to realize that maybe one cycle is completing and looking and embarking at things differently. You've gained the wisdom from the past, but you're going to have to do things maybe a little bit different here for this next week. Okay, Cancer, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Cancer, what is the energy for you in the next 7 days? Let's find out for Cancer. Day 1, we have the dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. So you may see a dog, you may actually be thinking about somebody that has a particular dog that you remember they had. So there's something nostalgic that someone is going to be thinking about you. It could be your best friend that has a certain dog you haven't talked to in a while. They could be thinking about you on day 1. And day 2, we have the owl, good advice from a wise person. So you're going to be getting some guidance or some advice about a situation or a problem that you're going through on day 2. You're going to get some wise wisdom. Day 3, the funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So you're going to learn certain things that you've experienced in the past of what worked and what didn't work. You're going to be able to funnel the information that you learned from this wise individual. Day 4, we have the vulture. Depression, anxiety, worried that someone is against you. So this could have something to do with this best friend that you're thinking about on day 1, that you worry that this person is maybe not speaking to you for a particular reason. There is a little bit of anxiety or depression that is attached to that. Day 5, we have the cracked cup. So dissatisfaction with life. So you could feel like what happened in day 4 is kind of trickling into day 5. You could feel a little bit down and out and not your normal, joyous, happy self. Day 6, we have the Peacock. Beware of great pride. So in day 6, you may do a little bit more introspection or reflection upon the situation with this friend or family member. Maybe it's a coworker, somebody that's a part of your life that you have a lot of anxiety attached to the situation. It could be that your pride could be blocking you from seeing the truth of the matter. And day 7, get back to basics with the quill. So this is you coming out of the tailspin of all this energy, all these emotions over the last 7 days, recognizing that maybe the wisdom you got from that person on day 2 was actually true and you should follow that guidance. Let's get one card of advice for Cancer when it comes to the next 7 days. What does Cancer need to know that's going to serve their highest good for the next 7 days? We do have number 41, Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around you. So this is knowing that love is something that is spread from your soul and your heart from those around you. It could be spirit, it could be those that have passed away. It could be your family, your friends, your coworkers, people in your social circle. Okay, Leo, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Leo, the next 7 days, what are the energies for Leo in the next 7 days? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good? Got a lot of cards flying out here, Leo. Let's see the energy for each day for the next 7 days. Day 1. The bouquet, compliments from an admirer. So you might get complimented on your hair, maybe your clothes. You might get complimented on your vehicle. You might get complimented on maybe you have a really pretty smile and somebody compliments you on your smile. Maybe you do something really nice and somebody gives a compliment in return. Day 2, we do have the haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. This is you looking back and reflecting on things that you've done that have been good and things that maybe haven't been the best. And maybe what has happened in day 1 is rippling into day 2 of realizing, you know what? Maybe I should be a little bit nicer. Maybe I should open doors for others. Maybe I should give others compliments. There's something about you realizing what you give is what you receive. Day 3, there's the knot, an unsuccessful plan. So something that you had planned up to day 3 did not work out in your favor. It didn't work out in your advantage, and it's just not going to be successful. Day 4, we do have advice from a friend. There's dog barking. So you're going to get some guidance and some advice maybe after what happens in day 3, that plan that wasn't successful, whether it's with work or whether it's with a friend or a family member or maybe a romantic connection. Looks like you're talking to somebody on day 4 and you're going to get some sound advice from a close friend. Day 5, we have the archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. Once you receive that advice from a friend, something's going to open up. It's like the tunnel is going to finally open up. The doors are going to be open and available to you. You're going to realize there's a different path or journey you're supposed to go on. Day 6, we have the casket. Someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. So whatever your thought was that was not working out, that was unsuccessful with the plans this week, it looks like by day 6, you're putting an end to it. So if it's a relationship that's not working, you may decide to end it. If it's a belief system or a pattern of something you've done, it looks like you're realizing you want to put that to bed and no longer do that. And then day 7, we have the jug, lighthearted, carefree time. You are going to get to a sense of relief by day 7. With whatever decision you put to an end on day 6, you're going to feel carefree and you're going to feel the anxiety. You're going to feel the stress just leave. You're going to feel the pressure is no longer there with that situation. So let's get one card of advice for Leo for the next 7 days. What is the best advice or guidance that Leo needs to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good? What does Leo need to know for advice for the next 7 days? We do have number 44, Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power, Leo. That is what Spirit is saying is your best advice over the next 7 days, is claiming the power that you know you have within. Okay, Virgo. The next 7 days, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, Virgo, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. What is the energy surrounding Virgo for the next 7 days? Let's take a look. Day 1, we have the Pail. Time to get out of a situation. So there's something on the first day of the week that you're going to realize that you maybe don't want to be a part of, that you want to maybe depart from. So you're recognizing that the situation is not serving your highest good. It could be a partnership. It could be a friendship. It could be a work situation, but you're realizing you don't want to be a part of it any longer, whatever it is. And then day 2, we do have the month of May. So you could be making plans for the month of May is when you're planning to get out of this situation. So let's say it's a job. You decide on Monday that, or the first day of this reading, you decide, you know what, I don't want this any longer. I don't want to work at this job no more. I don't want to do this anymore. It looks like you're giving yourself a deadline. Like maybe you need to save up a certain dollar amount by the month of May, and that's when you're going to make the shift or change. Day 3 is the hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So you might actually be reaching out to those that are close to you, family, friends. Maybe you're getting financial advice on what that helping hand looks like. Looks like you are going to get some assistance. And day 4, we have the handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So you may set up a meeting after conversations on day 3. Day 4, you may set up a meeting with a financial advisor of how you could actually save up the money to maybe make this trip or make the shift when it comes to your career. There's somebody that you're talking to on the 3rd day, but at the 4th day, you're meeting them face to face. Day 5, two-faced friend, the cat energy. So you're going to realize that maybe somebody that you trusted, that you had been speaking to about your situation, went behind your back and was talking negative about you. We do have on day 6, the bowl, plenty of material things. So you might realize you are a lot further along financially on day 6 than what you thought you were starting at the beginning of day 1. Day 7, you will be shown the way with the candle. So you're going to be shown the path and the journey. People that are supposed to be along the journey are going to be lit up in your path. They're going to be placed in front of you so that you can be successful on whatever this journey is, whether it's a financial endeavor or a romantic endeavor. Okay, Virgo, let's get you one card of advice that you need to know overall for the next 7 days. What is the advice? What is the guidance that Virgo needs to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good? The cardinal spirit, number 12, sing your own song. This is about listening to the soul of your own song, going to the beat of your own drum and listening to your inner self when you're making these decisions. Libra, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Libra, what's the energy surrounding you for the next 7 days? Let's find out. Libra. All right, day 1, we do have the chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Someone that is no longer serving a part of what needs to be fulfilled when it comes to your life. So you could be deciding that you don't want to be friends with somebody, you don't want to talk to a coworker anymore, you no longer want to associate with a neighbor. Somebody on day 1 you're realizing is leaving your life. Day 2, we have the rat. Someone is working against you behind your back. And that could be the individual that's leaving your life on day 1. Day 2, you're realizing this person was working against you the whole time. They were not serving your highest good. They were not your friend. They were not your honest colleague. They were somebody who was not favorable in your life. Day 3, dog close-up, pleasure with a close friend. You may reconnect with somebody that you had not connected with for quite some time, but somebody that you were always close with and that you could always call at any point. You know, you ever have those friendships where you don't maybe talk every day, but you can reconnect at any point and it's like you've talked every day? It's like that type of relationship. So it looks like you're connecting with somebody that you do feel close, that you do trust on day 3. Day 4, we do have the mountain road. You are on the road to success. Because of this conversation with this close friend, you're realizing you can overcome these obstacles and challenges of this person leaving your life. Day 5, we do have the broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. So you may decide by day 5 that this person that has left your life, this person could be a romantic partner, this could be a boss. You're realizing that it's best suited that they are no longer a part of your life. Day 6, we do have the weeping willow. So family sorrow. So this could be a romantic partnership that does come to an end, and it may leave a little bit of sorrow because the family is no longer going to be together. We also have day 7, the tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Whatever this decision is that you make about this connection with this other person this week, whether it's work or romantic, you're going to be really happy you made the decision you did on day 7, and you're going to celebrate the departure of that person not being a part of your life. So let's get one card of advice for Libra. What is the overall advice that Libra needs to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good for the next 7 days? The rhino spirit, number 50, overcoming any obstacle. So you are going to be faced with this obstacle and challenge, but you are going to be able to overcome it, and you're going to be able to feel happy that you did. Scorpio, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Let's see what the energy is for each day for Scorpio for the next 7 days. Scorpio's energy. Let's find out. Scorpio, day 1, we have the Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. So you're going to feel really honored and respected on day 1. You're going to feel like you're being recognized for something. Day 2, we do have the dark male. Dealings or a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. And this could be the person who is respecting you and honoring you on day 1. Day 3, we have the pineapple. So it looks like you're reconciling with somebody. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. This could be somebody that was close to you at one point. Day 4, we have the broken bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to the problem. This person that you maybe are trying to reconcile, you may find out that the bridge cannot be mended, that you're just on different pages. You're not seeing things eye to eye. Day 5, we do have the eagle. Triumph over obstacles and challenges. You may recognize that maybe it's best served that these obstacles and challenges don't get mended. This bridge does not get rebuilt. It doesn't serve your highest good any longer. And then day 6, we do have the carrot, which is an opportunity or a windfall. You may feel like this is going to be a blessing in disguise, that it does not work out with reconciliation with this person because something else is going to come along. Then on day 7, we have the harp, which is great happiness. You may feel that you're going to feel really happy that you didn't take this person back, that even though you maybe attempted to have the conversation, at the end of the day, you decided it doesn't work for you, that this person maybe hasn't done the work and it's not serving your highest good. So let's get one card of advice for Scorpio. What is the advice? What is the guidance that Scorpio needs to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good at this time? Number 1, we do have the ant spirit. It's time to collaborate, getting busy and working with people that are at a sense of security, people that are very optimistic, and being around those type of people are going to help you. Sagittarius. Excuse me, Sagittarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see the energy for you in the next 7 days. Okay, day 1, Sagittarius, we do have the cup. You should accept valid criticism. So you might be criticized over something. It could be with a friend or family or maybe at work, but there's something about you should accept this valid criticism. It could be something that will make you better, make you more efficient. Day 2, we do have the flute, disappointment in a friend or a lover. So you may feel that maybe whatever this criticism is on day 1, you talk to a friend or a family member about it on day 2, and they don't agree with you. They don't agree with you not going with the criticism or not understanding the criticism. Day 3, we do have victory in some endeavor. So you will feel victorious over something else, potentially maybe overcoming this criticism that happens on the first day. Day 4 is flowers, which is all about happiness. So you're going to realize the endeavors that you're embarking on, that you may receive some type of communication that lifts your spirit up by day 4, that you're no longer holding on to that criticism that happened on day 1. And then day 5, we do have the whale, great worry over nothing. So especially if maybe this is work related, you received criticism or critiquing of how to do something different, maybe more efficient. You didn't take it openly and receptively. It looks like by day 5, you're realizing that you're overstressed, or your anxiety you had for the last couple of days, the disappointment you had, were not necessary, that it was not that big of a deal. Day 5, we do have the lion, time to act. So you are going to come within your power of recognizing that if you were criticized over something, was there some validation to that criticism that you could actually take and use to your benefit? Day 7, we have the wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. So you may feel like that person who criticized you actually had ulterior motive. Maybe it was a coworker that wants your hours, that wants your position. You may realize that you were maybe stressed over something that does not necessarily need to be stressed, because maybe this person was not telling you criticism to serve your highest good. So let's get some overall advice for Sagittarius for the next 7 days. What is the best advice or the guidance that Sagittarius needs to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good? Okay, we have the dove spirit, number 21. It's all about being at peace. There's always new ways of doing things, but being able to consider other options and making the best decision possible and being at peace with that option. So if this criticism is something you realize is not serving your highest good, is not beneficial for you, be at peace with knowing it does not work for you. What works for one doesn't always work for another. Capricorn, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Capricorn, let's take a look at the energy for you over the next 7 days. What's the energy for Capricorn in the next 7 days? Day 1, broken wishbone. Your wish will not be granted. So there is a wish that you had been hoping for, you maybe had been praying for. You're going to find out on Monday that that wish is not granted just quite yet. It looks like on day 2 we have love. So love is in the air for you on day 2. Day 3 we have the axe. Forces working against you. So because your wish is not granted, you would love that that wish is granted on the first day. Day 3, you're realizing something's just not working. Something's not coming into alignment the way you anticipated. Day 4, we do have marriage. So there is a partnership, potentially a romantic partnership, a partnership maybe with business that you're going to marry into, but something's just not aligning the way it's supposed to. And day 5, we have the staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So maybe you had wished that you would have loved to have been partnered up with somebody. Maybe you were trying to start a business with somebody. It didn't work out. Everything's going to work out. And day 6, you're going to find that there is a bridge, successful overcoming a problem. So maybe you and your partner were trying to get a loan. It didn't work out. You felt like everything was working against you. But it looks like by day 6, you're going to have success and that bridge is going to be mended. And day 7, we do have angel, the spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So the reason why maybe that first initial one did not go through, or you and your partner, it didn't work out initially at the beginning of the week, because something better comes along towards the end of the week. And you're going to be guided spiritually as to why it didn't work and what better is there for you. What is the overall advice for Capricorn for the next 7 days? What does Capricorn need to know? What's going to serve their highest good? What is the advice or the guidance that Capricorn needs to know? Okay, we have number 49, the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. So you're going to realize that at the beginning of the week, the time wasn't then, maybe wasn't that particular person, that place, or that situation. But by the end of the week, it is all going to work out in your favor. Aquarius, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Aquarius, let's get one card for the next 7 days for Aquarius. And let's find out what the energy is for Aquarius in the next 7 days. Day 1, we have the yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. So you may feel like things are just not working the way you want. You feel frustrated. You feel restricted for some reason. In day 2, we have the pin. There is a new job or career. So there is an opportunity potentially to start a new job, to shift focus and go into a new career endeavor. That could be where you were frustrated on day 1. Day 3, we do have the vase, which is a secret admirer. So there is somebody that is thinking highly of you. Maybe they're doing a lot of praying. It could be a family member or a friend that is hoping that everything works out good for you. Day 4, we have the mice, discord among friends or family. So there could be some confusion on day 4 when it comes to family and friends. Something may be nagging you internally. It could be a family member or a friend nagging you every day saying, did you get a new job? Did you find a new job? Job. And you may feel frustrated over that information. And then day 5, we do have the torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Something's going to lighten up for you on day 5. You're going to feel guided that everything is working the way it needs to. Day 6, we do have October. So it looks like you may be starting a new job or a new career, and you're going to find out you're going to start in the month of October. And day 7, you're going to be really happy. You're going to feel overjoyed. You're going to be at a place of peace that everything is working out the way it needs to. So let's get one card of advice for Aquarius for the next 7 days. What is the advice? What is the guidance? We have number 65, the whale spirit. Trust the great mystery. So sometimes things are being hidden from you because they're not ready to come into fruition. So understand that the insight and the perception that you see is there is potential, but sometimes it's a mystery of what that potential is. Pisces, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Pisces, what is the energy for Pisces for the next 7 days? Let's find out. Pisces, day 1, we do have the skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. So there is something that is being hidden from you. The reason it's being hidden from you is because it's something you're not supposed to know. Day 2, we do have the Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So there is something that you have been trying to do, but you've maybe not been putting in as much effort. Universe is saying on day 2, you need to ramp up that effort. Day 3, we do have the month of February. So something that you maybe started last February or something you're planning to do in this February coming up. February is going to be very significant on day 3, that is going to be your reminder. Day 4, we do have the Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So whatever your efforts are, you may have been doing secretly behind the scenes. It looks like you are needing to show strength with people who are resisting against the efforts that they don't know anything exactly what you're doing. Day 4, we do have the Dog. Protection from a powerful friend. So somebody who's loyal and dedicated to you is going to show their devotion in day 5. They maybe are going to stick up for you. Day 6, we have the Unicorn. Your intuition, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So intuitively, your intuition is going to be very, very strong on day 6. You need to listen and harness into what your intuition is guiding you on day 6. Day 7, we have the Lilies, spiritual love. So you're going to feel the love from your spirit guides. There's going to be some signs and synchronicities. You might see a lily. That's confirmation that you're going to find a place of peace with everything that's happened over the last 7 days. So let's get one card of advice. What is the advice? What is the guidance that Pisces needs to know for the next 7 days? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good? We do have the Fox Spirit, number 27. This is all about thinking on your feet, feeling that you can take in consideration everything that you want that's going to support you and being able to recognize your full potential. So thinking on your feet and reacting when necessary is going to be significant for you.